Have you ever felt like you're a prisoner in your own story? You meet someone new, the chemistry is electric, you feel hope blooming in your chest, and for a while, it's beautiful. But slowly, inevitably, the pattern emerges. The red flags you once excused as quirks become glaring billboards. You realize you're walking on the same old emotional eggshells, giving more than you receive, and begging for a love that is never quite given. You've been here before. It's the same story, just with a different face. You start to ask yourself, why me? Am I a magnet for toxic people? Is something fundamentally wrong with me? Carl Jung, the great psychologist, would say that you're not a magnet for the wrong people. You're a mirror for your own unhealed self. And the key to breaking the cycle isn't about changing who you attract, it's about changing what you reflect. This cycle is more than just bad luck. It's a deep psychological wound. It's the friend who only calls when they need something, leaving you feeling used and depleted. It's the boss who praises you one day and criticizes you the next, leaving you in a constant state of anxiety. It's the romantic partner who is charming and attentive at the beginning, but soon becomes emotionally unavailable or controlling, making you feel small and invisible. Each new relationship feels like a fresh start, a promise of a different outcome, but it always ends up feeling like a reenactment of past pains. You find yourself apologizing for things you didn't do, giving away your power in the name of love, and making excuses for behavior that you know, deep down, is unacceptable. You start to lose your sense of self, your boundaries erode, and your inner world becomes a reflection of the chaos around you. This is the psychological torment of the unconscious pattern. You may consciously desire a healthy, fulfilling relationship, but there's a powerful, hidden force guiding your choices, steering you toward the very people who will trigger your deepest wounds. This isn't a coincidence. It's a profound spiritual signal that you have a crucial piece of inner work to do. Jung would say that this force is your shadow, not a spooky, evil entity, but simply the part of your psyche that holds all the traits, emotions, and experiences you've repressed, denied, or deemed unacceptable. It's the part of you that holds your buried anger, your unexpressed needs, your fear of abandonment, or your suppressed desire for control. Imagine your psyche as a house. You keep the front rooms tidy and well lit. This is your conscious self, your persona. But there's a basement you've been afraid to go into. It's dark, dusty, and full of old memories and emotions you've locked away. This is your shadow. Now, a narcissist doesn't have to do much to attract you. They just have to stand in front of that basement door and embody the very traits you've hidden from yourself. If you've repressed your own need for control, you might attract someone who is passive and lets you make all the decisions, only to later resent their lack of initiative. If you've repressed your own anger, you might attract someone who is explosive, forcing you to confront the very emotion you've tried to bury. Jung called this projection. We project our unowned shadow onto others, seeing in them the things we refuse to see in ourselves. The person who is chronically a victim might be attracting a partner who is a rescuer, but this is merely a dance of their unconscious. The rescuer is projecting their need to feel needed, and the victim is projecting their repressed powerlessness. It is a cosmic drama of two people mirroring each other's deepest psychological needs. This is why the cycle repeats. You keep attracting the same archetypes, the distant father, the critical mother, the emotionally unavailable lover, because these people are a mirror, a living, breathing opportunity for you to finally go into the basement of your own psyche and heal what you have hidden. Your relationships are not just about finding a partner. They are the curriculum of your soul. Breaking the cycle isn't about finding a new person. It's about becoming a new person. Here are practical steps to do the deep, meaningful work of Jungian integration. First, stop blaming and start acknowledging. The first step is to shift from a mindset of blame to one of responsibility. This is not about self-blame. It is about acknowledging that you are a participant in this pattern. Instead of saying, "Why do I always attract narcissists?" you can ask, "What part of me is drawn to the archetype of the narcissist?" This simple shift in language takes away their power and gives it back to you. Second, use journaling as a mirror. Get out a pen and paper and start to journal about your relationships. What were the repeating emotional struggles? What were the feelings you consistently felt? For example, small, unheard, not good enough, or responsible for their happiness. What specific traits in them were you drawn to? What traits did you come to resent? What parts of yourself did you suppress in that relationship? What feelings did you swallow? Now, look at the answers. Take the traits you resented in them and ask yourself, in what moments of my life have I been guilty of this myself? For example, if you were with a critical partner, ask yourself, when have I been overly critical of myself or others? This is the beginning of bringing your shadow into the light. Third, find the wound, heal the wound. Every time you feel that familiar pull toward a wrong person, pause. Instead of getting lost in the fantasy, ask yourself, what unhealed wound is this person promising to heal? What part of me feels so unloved that it's willing to accept crumbs? The person who keeps attracting the emotionally unavailable partner often has an unhealed wound of abandonment. They subconsciously seek out a partner who will recreate this wound so they can finally try to heal it on their own terms. This is a profound, unconscious attempt to become whole. Fourth, embrace your inner power. The ultimate goal is to integrate the shadow. It's to say, yes, I have a repressed need for control, and a part of me is deeply insecure. But I'm going to take responsibility for that and not project it onto someone else. This is the journey of individuation, of becoming a whole, complete person. It's the most courageous thing you can ever do. This isn't just about ending up with the perfect partner. It's about becoming the person who no longer needs a perfect partner to feel whole. It's about becoming so integrated and self-aware that you can have a conscious, healthy relationship with anyone, not just with a specific person. The painful relationships you've had are not a punishment. They are a roadmap. They are pointing you to the parts of yourself that are ready to be integrated, loved, and healed. They are a profound invitation from your soul to embark on the most important journey of your life, the journey back to yourself. By doing this inner work, you are no longer a victim of fate or bad luck. You become the conscious creator of your own life. You are no longer attracting the people who reflect your unhealed wounds. You are attracting the people who reflect the wholeness, the peace, and the love that you have finally found within yourself. You are not broken. You are not a magnet for pain. You are just finally waking up to the inner work that will change everything. This is a profound and heroic journey, and you are not alone on it. Comment "Heal" if this resonates with your soul. Subscribe for weekly Jungian insights that help you understand yourself and your world.